Hi and welcome back to Gray's Gardening. My name is Gray and this is my channel showing you everything I'm doing down at my allotment. Now you can probably see disaster has struck. I have twisted my elbow stroke forearm. Not quite sure what I've done, but I'm in a lot of pain. I can't do any lifting, any digging, so that's really going to hinder me, especially this time of year when we want to really be getting on at the allotment and our home gardens. So luckily I got quite a bit done last week. I filmed quite a bit of that, so I've got this video is about what I did last week and a quick show around what's going on at the plot at the moment. I am still one-handed, so I'll be able to get some bits done. But before I do, I want to just whiz back home and show you how my seedlings are getting on. So let's go. Okay, so everything's growing quite nicely. I planted or sowed all these seeds approximately 6 weeks ago. So let's have a little quick look around. We've got the back here, we've got the Moneymaker tomatoes. Looking very strong and healthy. Next to this, we've got the cucumbers. As you can see, real nice cucumbers there. I've got 4 of those, each one germinated. Got plenty of beetroot. You can always tell a beetroot, very easy to tell what a beetroot is with those red stems. Here we've got some courgettes. Again, well, they look very similar to the cucumbers, hence why you have to label them up nicely. And they're right in here. We've already got the start of some flowers, which will turn into the next or the first courgettes. Coming along, these didn't all germinate. These are the marigolds, but most of them did. And already in here, you can see the first buds starting. Now, last year I lost all my marigolds because there was a hidden little slug under one of the trays. This year I made sure they were all gone because I came down one morning and all my marigolds were eaten. I've sown some new watermelons. These are the sweet crimson watermelon. I only did those about a week ago, so they haven't started yet. Not looking good for the sweet corn. I only have 2, so I'm going to have to buy some plug plants there, I think. Here also sprouts, not looking too good. The ones that have germinated are fine. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rest didn't do anything, so I'll probably have to buy a few of those. Some more tomatoes, very distinctive, the tomato, you can tell. And if you just smell the leaves, they really do smell of tomato. Got a few melons starting off. These are the honeydew melon. 1, 2, 3 of those, and I've got the melon Elba. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 of those. There's a late newcomer. Some more beetroot over there, and the big ones along the window, against the window, that you can guess what they're likely to be. They are the sunflowers. These are doing really good. These are my nasturtium. There was only about 6 of them, but each one will be a nice new colour, so they're already starting to take off. And then in there I've got some sweet peas that haven't begun yet. Also been chitting away at my potatoes, or allowing the potatoes to chit away, should I say, in a nice little egg box. Each of those, plenty of chits or little sprouts. They are the King Edward main crop, so they will be going into the ground very soon, and I'm going to really spread these about, so 1 or 2 per big bag, big potato bag, and let's see how many we get. Hopefully some nice big King Edwards. So all in all, the plants are looking quite nice, and my video wouldn't be, or an update wouldn't be the same without showing you my Musa Basju, little pup that I dug out next to the master plant this year. And there he is, already sent out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. Here's the next one, and inside there will be the next leaf. And they just keep coming out one by one. Right, let's get back over to the plot. One of my favourite times of year is the spring, when the daffodils start to show. Now, this is my daffodil bed, and as you can see, we're pretty much at the end of it now. There's the last couple just hanging on, which I'll just leave on because the flowers still look quite nice. But once they die back, obviously it's quite sad that the flowers have gone, but it is a sign that summer is on the way. And just remember, with the daffodils, they do produce a seed head. You just want to snap them off, chuck them into the flower bed. They're perfectly fine, but you snap them off so that all the foliage can now take in the sun's light and get plenty of energy down to that bulb, so that next year you get the best blooms you could possibly want. So just leave them for now. The next couple of months they'll all die back naturally, but do not start digging them out now, otherwise your daffodils won't come back very well next year. Okay, let's have a little look inside the greenhouse before I start tidying it. So as you can see, there's lots of weeds. We've even got some nettles in here. Lots of tidying to do. I'm going to take off all the bubble wrap. I think we're warm enough now. The plants don't need that extra protection, but they do need a good tidy, and some of these plants can probably come outside now. They've had the protection over the winter. So that's how it looked beforehand. Now it looks like okay, we have a light again. Greenhouse has officially been de-bubble wrapped. Next job is to weed in here, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done. Okay, all laid out nicely. Just drying off a little bit, and then I'll fold that up, roll it up, keep it in the shed over the summer, and I'll be able to use that bubble wrap again next year. Today is also the day that the banana trees, the Musa Baju banana trees, get their winter coats taken off. So for those who watch my video towards the end of the summer, start of the winter, these trees actually covered up to there. This was the top of them, and this has already been the new growth put on since the spring started. So what I'm going to do is take off all this covering. They are hardy enough now, they won't need this anymore. And what I'm then going to do is chop these all down in half, and I'll show you what then happens. Okay, that is them unveiled. Now you can see just down the bottom here, we've already got a couple of new baby ones. They've started up, and what I wanted to show you is this is where I chopped it down the start of winter, and this has been all the growth since the spring. So what I want to do is try and get these down. They're all a little bit leggy. Look at the size of them. These probably over 10 foot high at the minute. So I need to bring these down so they're all a similar size. So I've got my trusty bow saw, and what I want to do, so looking in here, this is the new leaf, and each one comes from the center. So I think I'm just going to tidy that one up and see what it looks like. Just tidy this up a bit. So we'll take that off, and we'll take this leaf off. It's got quite wind damaged. So I try to do this one-handed. And I think we'll go for that height. So this one I'm going to be quite brutal with. So let's take it down to similar. I'm literally just going to saw it across. So quite a bit taken off, but I don't need to worry because it's still a bit too high. But if you can see that, this is all of the new leaves, and each one comes out from the center. So that now won't be quite as big. I can take off some of those. You can take off a few of these. Probably do it later in the summer while there's still a chance of frost, because that is actually there to protect it for another month or so. I'm just going to do the same with this one. That was a bit brutal. There we have it. So there's the new leaf inside that one. They are all now of a similar size, so I think I'll come over. I'm just going to take off this one. There we have it. Everyone should have one of these down the allotment. A great little handy bow saw. This is a Spear in Jackson. Turn it around, there we go. Quite cheap. I'll put my Amazon affiliate link in the description if you do want one. Very handy to have. Get yourself one. We got carried away again. I've got 3 raspberry plants for a £5. Here we've got the red Autumn Bliss, and there's 2 all gold, yellow, gold coloured raspberries. I'm just going to pop them into these pots now. Eventually they'll be going into the new fruit bread. There we have it, all potted on now. Let those root systems establish in the bigger pots with the nice new compost, and then they'll be going in the fruit bed in a month or so's time. So, not exactly the best thing that could have happened to me at the moment with my arm. I'm sure it will only be a couple of weeks and I'll be able to get back digging and everything else again soon. So if I rest it and be sensible, it won't be too bad. Wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone. I've just hit 600 subscribers now, so I'm getting even closer to that 1 big 1,000 mark that we all aim for. So thank you everyone. If you haven't subscribed so far, please do hit that like button, leave me a comment. Love all that. So and just before I go, I want to say a big shout out to my niece Ella. Hi Ella, I hope you're enjoying the video and hope everyone else is too. So thank you all, take care, see you on the next one. Bye now.